collective. This is a collective reading. You know, when I told God to use me as a vessel and use me like how Him use me, like Saint Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael, I did not expect God to be using me past 7 o'clock. Usually these are nap times, so I probably should have reconsidered what I signed up for. Nevertheless, people, this is why you don't sell your soul when you have real spiritual gifts, because you will not get downloads as fast as Wi-Fi, okay? Anyways, the story just dropped and I wanted to wait until tomorrow, but I couldn't wait until tomorrow. I was too about the story. Hear this shit. Now, as we know, Coffee did don't sing the song was say, we still not rest until the Vatican slew. But Coffee, I'm going to tell you something. The Pope Francis is saying something that I'm very interested in. They say Pope Francis decided for the song. Oh, you know what? Let me dust off this. The book. Let me get back into business, right? No, 2 hours ago, this was dropped. The Vatican regulations tightens oversights on supernatural events, okay? So let it be known that the Vatican, Pope Francis has acknowledged the fact that there's some weird ass shit going on beyond the veil that we cannot see. So before they call somebody bipolar or they call them schizophrenic or they say that they have a drug problem, you should know that Pope Francis has come to our aid, okay? So the story goes, all right? The Holy See has updated the guidelines for assessing reports of supernatural events, such as weeping statues and bleeding crucifix. The new regulations aims to refine the procedure for evaluating these phenomena, which have stirred emotions among faithful people for centuries, right? According to the new guidelines, bishops no longer have the autonomy to act independently when receiving reports of such phenomena. Instead, they must consult the Vatican before proceeding with investigations. Furthermore, bishops have lost the authority to recognize supernatural, so the bishop them can't tell. They're saying, you know what? Yes, this girl looks like she's a slut. It look like the cocky will go up in her too much. It that cause her for hallucinate, right? The bishops has lost their fucking title. Okay, so bishops have lost the authority to recognize the supernatural nature of the operations and the supposedly divine events. This role now falls under the Pope and the Vatican office, okay? So yeah, Pope Francis is like, yeah, so you guys don't know shit, okay? I don't know what the fuck y'all studying. I don't know which fucking book y'all reading, but you guys don't know how the fuck to assess. Can you believe this shit? That is like a psychologist don't know what kind of mental illness or how to diagnose somebody who they think had a problem. So apparently this is going back into the Pope's hands along with the Vatican office, right? They cannot rely on bishops anymore to determine whether a phenomenon is true or not, or to assess it. Now, to be honest, the Pope always, when I hear the Pope and the Vatican, it always went back to the Rosicrucians to me. And if anybody don't know who the Rosicrucians were, okay, the Rosicrucian is actually a religion. Usually tarot readers fall under this religion. Rosicrucians, right, members of a worldwide brotherhood claiming to possess esoteric wisdom handed down from ancient times. The name derives from the order's symbol, a rose on a cross, which is similar to the family coat of arms of Martin Luther King. So the same coat of arms where they depend on the family crest of Martin Luther King, that is the same crest that the Rosicrucians use, right? Rosicrucian teachings are a combination of occultism, such as divination, tarot, right, and other religious beliefs and practices, including Hermetics, Jewish mysticism, and Christian Gnosticism, right? Gnosticism? The central feature of the Rosicrucians is the belief that its members possess secret wisdom that was handed down from them from ancient times, all right? So this is very, very good news, especially for the occultic community, right? Because we see enough blood clot things where people say, I'm mad, we are mad out. I'm mad, we are mad out, Harold. Do you need another fucking dose of Zoloft? What the fuck, right? Okay, so at least this has been, for the first time, I have seen this being addressed. Supernatural things, whether in the church or outside of the church, right? These weird-ass phenomenons. And we're not talking about possessions. We're talking about inanimate things moving, or you're seeing something that you cannot explain. So, I feel like this was worth a story to tell. I feel like it is worth or church to start looking to, right? Because the church claims the Rosicrucians and the form of divination are evilness. No, them claims say that people who practice divination, they're fucking evil. Meanwhile, the fucking bishop couldn't even analyze him fucking job properly. So who is the fucking wolf in sheep's clothing? And before you listen to a content creator, remember, she and Pope Francis have the same blood clot cross on them charts. Pope Francis holds a grand cross, and so do I. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Okay, let me go into a reading, alright? That's crazy to me though. We have third eye, alright? So yes, something about your pineal gland, or something about you seeing beyond the veil. You're listening to a certain doctrine for a very, very long time. And because you're brainwashed into the doctrine where you listen to, and sometimes when you're brainwashed to listen to a certain doctrine, even if the proof is in front of your face, you deny it. You say you have to just rule it off as something else. But we always have to remember, if God exists, the devil exists too. We cannot rule out when a person has said them see spirit or them have weird interactions with things. We cannot rule it out as schizophrenia and them bumbleclaw things there. Schizophrenia don't just creep up on you, right? Jesus Christ. I was watching the Real Housewives of Patoka, and Nia, dirty stinking slutty Nia, right? Nia is the biggest slut me ever blood clots upon. On every single reality TV show me ever watch. Nia is the biggest slut that I have ever blood clot seen, right? Can you imagine this shit? She married a man, and then I fuck her next man. And after she married the man and fuck the next man, and then have two of them a meet, and then her husband get diagnosed with some type of bipolar, right? If him bipolar, the whole of the cast of blood clot Real Housewives of Patoka bipolar too. If that man is bipolar, the other blonde girl with fear man who younger than her, who she said it's okay, he can do what he wants as long as he doesn't embarrass me and he doesn't really tell anybody that he's fucking on me is fat. She have a blood clot bipolar too. It is such a sad ending because the man end up with that prostate cancer and him now work like before. But you can see he's an old man and him get a really good, him get a catch. Nia is a catch. And him not gonna find a girl like Nia again. She left him for one blood clot. Oh, sorry, he's not a rapper. He's a radio personality, right? Me say the girl them all love fuck pan them husband or man, right? You think them, I know that relationship is going to fall apart because even though him a fuck alright, him don't know how to take care of kids. It's one thing for being in love with a man, you know, and it's another thing for being in love with a man who has show responsibility towards their kids. And she have 3. Him a bathe them, him a feed them, him a go make sure so them alright. No, motherfucker, he's too blood clot focused on him radio career and she mash up her big marriage feet. Now I cannot tell a woman or a man to stay in a marriage where they are happy if them not get them suck right, or if the finances are a burden, then you're free to leave. But me just a say boy, me never like how she do him, and after she left him and fuck on him and have her husband and meet the new man, right? She got talk about say, oh, I'm gonna be taking care of my husband forever. No, that's him diagnosed with bipolar. That guy is not bipolar. He might have episodes of controlling, but who don't have episodes of controlling when them have power? Maybe him was ruled of jealousy. Maybe it's that. Alright, I'm not gonna say I'm not bipolar because I am not a doctor. I never claimed to be a doctor, but right after she fuck on him and every single thing, him come out on the reunion and I talk about say, and I ball and I say how him have stage whatever bipolarism. That don't seem right. Plus, him never seem like a abusive man. If him bipolar, P. Diddy bipolar, blood clot too. If he is bipolar, Will Smith is bipolar for staying in a relationship where he's being abused. Cause that fuck don't make sense. This shit, Andy, this shit don't make sense to me. Anyways, third eye. It hurt me, FBI. It did hurt my man when I see him and she's a young, beautiful lady and him up in that age. I like the guy I like 70. She do him bad though, she never have to do him so. And you can see say, and him happy with her. He must say, yeah man, it's okay. He must say hi to her new man what she a fuck pan. This trashy ass. What the fuck? Anyways, third eye FBI, yes. Going back, I'm sorry, I got off track. I was really hurt. I felt a way. I felt a blood clot way for the man. Me feel a way, man, not lie. What a fucking slut. Anyways, and she still don't know who the baby daddy. She even did have a shut up. I know my Andy, I know my body, and I know that it's my husband's baby. Meanwhile, the man was she a fuck on the husband. Wait, I see a female baby too. Nia, you is the biggest, the slut of the blood clot here. I don't even know when this episode was aired. This probably was years ago. The biggest slut for 2024 is Nia from the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm not hide and talk. I'm not hide and talk, girl. She look good. She have a good body, but that bitch is a fucking devil. I'm not lying. I'm not talk. Anyways, third eye FBI, going back to the Rosicrucians, right? So you have to understand when people have a certain phenomenon, you cannot dismiss them. To dismiss somebody of them phenomenon is to tell them so they're mad. Or to tell them say it don't exist. When you're going to a doctor and you feel a pain in your chest, that's like the doctor telling you, yeah, we don't see any signs of any pain. But doctor, my chest hurt, my chest closed up, yeah, but you made it to the doctor's office, so obviously you're okay. That is what it is to dismiss somebody when there's a weird ass spiritual phenomenon happening. Thank God, thank blood clot God, in Pope Francis with blood clot trust. In Pope Francis we trust. Any person with a grand cross on them chart, we fucking trust. Is Pope Francis a Gemini? I believe he is. I really want to read out the whole birth chart today, understand? Actually, I'm looking at his birth chart right now. I don't really want to read it out, you understand? But you have to understand because at least look for a living, you understand? I believe Pope Francis was a Gemini, wasn't he? He is not. No, the fuck he isn't. What? No, a lie. Are you serious? No. Wait. I thought he was a Gemini. Him not a Gemini. I mean, it might would that make sense because Gemini have to get proof on paper for believe things. Pope Francis the First. Which Pope Francis? Because this I tell me Pope Francis the First. Pope Francis. Yes, the head of the Catholic Church, Pope Francis. Right. He is a Sagittarius. Pope Francis is a Sagittarius. He was born December the 17th, 1936 in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Him Argentinian. He's the head of the Catholic Church. A man who come from Argentina, right? Isn't Argentina the thing with the sun? What's Argentina flag? Isn't Argentina flag? Exactly, Argentina, them flag is the blue, the white, and the sun. So I'm getting something about the Order of the Dawn. The sun card, Leo. The sun will shine again. You were never sick. You were clairvoyant, you were clairaudient. Pope Francis is a Sagittarius. I did not know that. Why am I thinking he was a Leo? I'm sorry, why did I think he was a Gemini? Wait, may I look on him other signs? That's crazy. He has a lot of Taurus in him chart. Him Taurus 1, 2, 3, 4.